please do not forget subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload next. In a heartbreaking and shocking development, Hollywood has lost one of its greatest legends. Gene Hackman, the celebrated actor who won an Oscar for his role in The French Connection, was found dead along with his wife. Authorities say that the couple had been deceased for some time before their bodies were discovered. Today, we look back on Gene Hackman's life, his remarkable career in film, his personal values, and the lasting impact he made on the world of cinema. Early one quiet morning, the lives of fans and film lovers around the world were shaken by the tragic news. Gene Hackman and his wife were found dead at their home. Authorities revealed that the couple had likely been dead for several days before anyone discovered their bodies. This sad news has left many in deep shock and mourning. While details about the circumstances of their deaths remain unclear, the focus now is on remembering the life of a man whose work touched the hearts of millions. Gene Hackman was not only known for his memorable roles on the big screen but also for his humble nature and the quiet dignity with which he lived his life. His death marks the end of an era in Hollywood. Gene Hackman's journey to becoming a Hollywood icon began long before he graced the silver screen. Born into a modest family, Hackman grew up with a deep love for storytelling and performance. As a young man, he dreamed of the bright lights of the cinema, and he worked hard to turn that dream into reality. In his early years, Gene took every opportunity to learn about acting. He participated in school plays and local theater groups, always eager to learn new techniques and improve his skills. These early experiences helped shape his talent and prepared him for the challenges of a career in film. Despite facing many obstacles along the way, his determination and passion for acting drove him forward. Gene Hackman's big break came when he landed roles in movies that would eventually change his life. His breakthrough role in The French Connection is still remembered as one of the greatest in film history. In this movie, Hackman played a tough, determined detective who stops at nothing to bring criminals to justice. His performance was full of raw energy, passion, and realism. The role in The French Connection earned him an Oscar and made him a household name. It was a turning point in his career that opened many doors in Hollywood. Gene went on to star in a wide range of films, proving that he could play many different characters. Whether he was a strict law enforcer, a wise mentor, or a troubled soul, his work was always honest and full of life. Over the years, Hackman worked with some of the most respected directors and actors in the industry. His ability to bring depth and authenticity to every role made him a favorite among both audiences and his peers. He was known for his strong work ethic and his commitment to his craft, traits that earned him respect and admiration throughout his long career. Gene Hackman's filmography is filled with memorable roles that have left a lasting mark on cinema. While his role in The French Connection is perhaps his best-known work, he starred in many other films that showcased his incredible talent. In one film after another, Hackman showed that he could bring any character to life with simplicity and power. His performances were not just about reciting lines but about connecting with the audience on a human level. Each role was a lesson in the art of acting, and his dedication was visible in every performance. Hackman's career spans several decades, and during that time, he became known as a true professional in Hollywood. He always believed in giving his best to every role, whether it was a leading part or a supporting one. His ability to disappear into a character made him one of the most versatile actors of his generation. For many young actors, Gene Hackman was a role model. His success was not just due to natural talent but also to years of hard work, discipline, and the willingness to take risks. His journey from a young man with big dreams to an Oscar-winning star is a story of perseverance and passion. While Gene Hackman was known for his impressive career, he was also a man who valued a simple and private life. Away from the cameras and the glitz of Hollywood, Hackman cherished his time with his wife. Together, they built a life that was grounded in love, mutual respect, and shared passions. Friends and family remember Gene as a kind and gentle soul who always put his family first. He rarely spoke of his personal life in public, preferring to let his work speak for itself. Yet, those close to him knew that his greatest source of happiness was the quiet, loving moments spent with his wife. They often enjoyed long walks, quiet evenings at home, and conversations about life, art, and the simple joys of living. Their long and devoted relationship was a reminder that behind every great artist is a personal life filled with love and care. Gene Hackman's ability to balance a demanding career with a warm, supportive home life was a source of inspiration for many. His humility and commitment to his family were evident to everyone who had the chance to know him personally. The loss of Gene Hackman and his wife has sent shockwaves through the film industry. Colleagues, directors, and fellow actors have taken to social media and public statements to express their grief and admiration for a man who was a true legend of cinema. Many remember Hackman not only for his incredible talent on screen but also for his kindness and willingness to help others. Stories of his generous spirit, his patience on set, and his support for young actors have emerged in the days following the news. These heartfelt tributes paint a picture of a man who was as respected for his character as he was for his work. Film critics have praised his performances for their depth and authenticity. His role in The French Connection and many other films set a high standard for what acting could be. In interviews, many actors have spoken of Gene Hackman as a mentor who influenced their approach to acting. His work remains a benchmark in the industry, a shining example of what dedication to one's art can achieve. Gene Hackman leaves behind a legacy that will continue to inspire future generations. His films are studied in acting classes and celebrated in retrospectives around the world. He showed that great art does not come from flashiness or grand gestures alone, but from sincerity, discipline, and a deep understanding of the human experience. His performance in The French Connection alone would have secured his place in film history, but his career went far beyond that one role. From tough detectives to gentle, wise characters, Hackman showed that he could do it all. His ability to make every character memorable is a lesson for anyone who believes in the power of storytelling. As we remember Gene Hackman today, we celebrate not just the films he made but the life he led. His journey is a reminder that true greatness comes from a lifetime of hard work, humility, and the courage to be oneself. His legacy is not just written in the roles he played but in the hearts of those who admired him. The tragic discovery of Gene Hackman and his wife has left a void in Hollywood and in the lives of many fans around the world. While the investigation into their deaths is still ongoing, what remains clear is the incredible impact that Hackman had on film and on the people who loved his work. For many, Gene Hackman was more than just an actor. He was a symbol of excellence, dedication, and the power of a well-told story. His performances brought light to the screen and gave viewers characters they could believe in. His approach to acting, always simple, honest, and full of life, taught us that every role, no matter how small, has the power to move us deeply. As we say goodbye to this Hollywood legend, we honor his memory by looking back on a life filled with art, love, and perseverance. Gene Hackman's story reminds us that even in the face of great challenges, it is possible to leave a mark on the world that lasts far beyond a lifetime. His films will continue to inspire, and his memory will live on in the hearts of those who believe in the magic of cinema. Today, we bid farewell to Gene Hackman and his beloved wife, with heavy hearts but also with gratitude for the many gifts they gave to the world. Their quiet departure is a moment for reflection, a time to remember the joy, the laughter, and the deep passion that Gene brought to every role he played. May his legacy continue to inspire future generations to work hard, to remain humble, and to always seek truth in their art. Rest in peace, Gene Hackman. Your extraordinary life and career will never be forgotten, and your contributions to cinema will live on forever in every story told on the silver screen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to daily updates and never miss a video.